You think you know Norwegian Viva? Think again. I spent weeks on board this floating glam machine, testing the food, figuring out its quirks, and yes, measuring the pool with my sandals. In this video, you'll get 3 reasons to love Viva, 3 reasons you might want to run, then one big mistake I made that you'll want to avoid. The ship promised slick luxury and excitement. I got that, and a cocktail that cost more than my gym membership. Whether this is your first cruise, or suitcase unpacks itself at this point, here is what it's really like on Norwegian Viva. Let's jump in, just maybe not into the main pool, it's mostly decorative. They say Viva is luxury at sea. I'd say it's a 5-star hotel with a kiddie pool and a $17 lemon spritz. Now let's talk food. Because cruising without overeating, it's like going to Paris and skipping the Eiffel Tower. Norwegian Viva gives you options. And then even more options. You've got the main dining rooms, beautiful spaces, reliable food, but oddly quiet. A little ambient music wouldn't hurt. Then come the specialty restaurants, Palomar, Hasuki, Le Bistro, and the price tag that quietly whispers, I could have flown to Italy for this. Were they worth it? In some cases, absolutely. Hasuki was fun, Palomar, divine seafood, but for others, not really. Honestly, the best bite I had was a taco from Indulge. I wasn't even hungry. I just wanted to see what the hype was about. Turns out, worth the hype. Worth the nap afterwards as well. Indulge Food Hall is Viva's crown jewel. And it's included. You sit down, tap your order on the screen, and food shows up at your table like Culinary Genie minus the 3 wishes. Then there is the buffet, which felt noticeably slimmer, not in a healthy way. The variety wasn't bad, but it didn't have the drama or decadence you get on other ships. No sushi station, no carving theatrics, just trays of food quietly minding their business. It almost felt shy, like it was there, but it didn't want to make a scene. Still, if your time is right, you can get a decent meal without crowds. And now, here's a true hidden gem, the observation lounge, peaceful, scenic, and always stocked with tea, cookies, and little meatballs that feel oddly fancy. I spent quiet mornings there with a book and cozy evenings just staring at the sea, like it was my private oceanfront living room. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Honestly, if I could have slept there, I would have. Let's talk cabins. I actually stayed in an inside cabin which was surprisingly fine. It was clean, practical, and comfortable. Not to mention I slept like a log in a blackout cave. But of course I missed the natural light, the sunrise, the ocean breeze, the tea at the sunset vibe. So I also checked the balcony cabin, filmed it, explored it, and yep, it was beautiful. The layout felt spacious and intuitive, the bed was comfy, the lighting was sleek, and the bathroom was honestly better than some hotels I've stayed in. Storage was clever too. You've got room under the bed, drawers, nooks, everything you need for 2 people plus a souvenir hoarder. If you're wondering about soundproofing, no complaints there. It was quiet, restful. I didn't hear a thing from the next door. Now the balcony itself. That's a real luxury. Watching the sea while sipping tea in your robe or towel, it's a core memory waiting to happen. Is it worth the price difference? In my opinion, yes. If your budget allows, book the balcony. Your mental health will thank you. But if you're just looking for solid sleep and saving money for excursions, the inside cabin do the job just fine. One extra tip, midship cabins equal smoother rides. Forward cabins, you'll feel the motion there more. Let's talk entertainment, because cruising isn't just food and sunsets, it's about confidently sitting through the show you accidentally wandered into. If this was your first NCL cruise, you'd probably find the shows fun and well produced, but if you've cruised with NCL before, you might get deja vu. A lot of entertainment repeats across ships, same concepts, same formats, occasionally same performers. On our first night, the main show was the guy playing multiple instruments at once. Well, we've seen it before in the previous ships. It wasn't enthusiastic, but I felt like I was watching a very long talent show edition. Beetlejuice, though, that one delivered. It's loud, weird, theatrical, and definitely Broadway worthy. If you're into musicals, go see it. But outside that, some evenings were a bit slow. Unless you're really into press your luck, you might find yourself wondering, the ship asking, is bingo the headline act tonight? There was a few live music sets around, some jazz, some acoustic, a bit of Latin, but not an abundance of options. And certainly not new on every sailing. Alright, and here what never fails to deliver, Sid Norman's poorhouse, the heartbeat of the ship. Let me tell you about the place on Viva that never, and I mean never, disappoints. Sid Norman's poorhouse. Yes, the set lists are familiar. Yes, you've probably heard rumors more times than your own inner thoughts. But you know what? I'll happily stand in that line every single night, and I did, because Sid Norman's isn't just a show, it's a full-body time machine straight into the 70s. The band, insanely good. Like, how are they not on their own world tour? Good. They sing, they shred, they interact with the crowd, and somehow make a small venue feel like a full-on arena concert. Fleetwood Mac, they hit the emotional notes and the high notes. You do have to queue early though, because if you're late, you're not getting in. But trust me, get in line, grab a drink, and get ready to sing your face off, because this isn't just cruise entertainment. It's one of the best nights on board.
And the light and the dark.
So overall, entertainment on Viva was fine. A bit thinner than expected for a brand new ship. Las Vegas at sea. More like politely clapping in a folding chair, while trying to convince yourself this counts as nightlife. With notable exceptions you already know about. Let's talk extras, because just when you think you've budgeted everything, the Wi-Fi shows up like, hi, I cost more than your monthly data plan. Yep, internet isn't included, and if you want to check email or post that perfect sunset pic, you'll need to pay. Packages range from slow but functional to very slow. Laundry, let's just say if you spill on your one nice dress, hand soap and sink might become your best friends. So here's your hack. Bring a tiny laundry packet and download everything at port. Your wallet will thank you. What I wished I packed: a small USB hub, one plug, 5 devices, boom. The cabins have outlets, but not always where you want them. Also, motion sickness. Get the pills. Even if you never gotten seasick, that one night in rough waters, if you have one, you'd wish you had them. Also, bring one foldable bag, because somehow you leave the ship with twice the stuff you came with. Cruise math is weird like that. Let's talk about the drink package. Skip it. Unless you're drinking like it's Oktoberfest, it sounds like a deal, but once you break it down, it's a very expensive way to stay hydrated. You pay for the drink package, then you pay 20% gratuity on top of that, just for having the privilege of prepaying. Then every time you order a drink, they add another service fee on top of your tip on the tip. It's like paying rent on your own cocktail. And just when you think you're done, they charge you daily gratuitous. Another surprise fee you didn't know you signed up for. But here's a secret. You can go to the guest services and ask them to remove those daily charges. They'll do it. If you'd rather tip your cabin steward directly, go for it. They'll see more money that way anyway. Because let's be real, the ship's convenience charges are often just a creative way of renaming "you're paying too much." Is Norwegian Viva worth it? Well, yes and no. It's a stunning ship, modern, well-designed, and honestly, one of the prettiest I've sailed. The food, surprisingly good for what's included. Indulge Food Hall alone deserves its own standing ovation. The design is sleek, the cabins are smart, and you'll definitely get your steps in just trying to find the observation lounge. But the pool is tiny, entertainment is hit or miss, and everything on board feels like it wants to upsell you. It's not a budget cruise, so if you're booking Viva, just know you'll be paying Paris prices for a floating city. If it's your first cruise, you'll probably love it. But if you've been on other NCL ships, don't expect something wildly new. It's a glow up, not a revolution. Would I sail Viva again? Honestly, maybe. With a balcony and a discount, definitely without a drink package. And that, my friends, is the truth. Let me know in the comments, have you cruised with Viva? What was your favorite spot on board and what wasn't worth it for you? And hey, don't hit that subscribe button unless you like honest cruise reviews, a little sarcasm, and someone measuring pool with a sandal. I'm Kate, this was World Cruising with Kate, and I'll see you on the next ship.